Another day and more deliveries expected for this setup in the corner here for the studio. Now you just saw me put in a couple of banana plugs onto the end of a speaker cable. I've done 2, it took me about 4 minutes. I've got another 6 to do and I'm going to show you what's been delivered already. I've had 3 deliveries today and I'm expecting another 2 components to go in this cabinet, which if they turn up today, I'll show you in this video. So this is what I've had delivered so far. This is the speaker cable. Now I didn't want to spend too much because I'm expecting some sort of higher end speaker cable in very soon. So this is QED 79 strand speaker cable. And I also got a pack of these Visual Easy Fix banana plugs. So I've got a pack of 8 of those. That's enough to do all of the connections for 2 speakers. I've got 2 on there already, which went on really nicely, and I've got another 6 to do. And then the other delivery was this. This is an Audio Quest Tower RCA to RCA audio interconnect, and I just got one of these so far. This is what it looks like. I didn't want to spend too much again because I will be upgrading the interconnects throughout the video series on the new setup, but this is about £20–25 for a 1 meter cable, and it's really high quality, should sound absolutely superb. And this is going to go in between 2 of the components that I'll show you later on in the video. And that's the job completed with all 8 of the banana plugs connected. So apart from doing the speaker cables, I've already been doing some recording over here in this area of the studio. I just had to record some B-roll material for another video that I'm working on. That went really well. Now it's coming up to lunchtime now, but before I grab my lunch, I just want to talk to you a little bit about the anticipation of deliveries. And I'm sure this sounds familiar to a lot of you, but I'm expecting those 2 extra parcels to turn up today. Fingers crossed they still do. And it doesn't matter what I'm expecting, but there's always that anticipation throughout the whole day of waiting for the courier to turn up. And the courier always seems to, I know it's impossible that this happens with everyone, but it always seems to turn up right at the very end of the day. So you're waiting in all day for the delivery, and then right at the last opportunity, when you're almost on the sort of verge of actually contacting the courier and saying, hey, where's my parcel? They turn up at like 5 PM or 6 PM. Sometimes I've had deliveries at 10 PM. So they do work extremely hard, but it just makes me smile that how many people I see tweeting out that they're waiting for their delivery. So anyway, time to grab some lunch. So there we go, the other deliveries obviously turned up. Now this is by no means complete, and the speakers are not going to remain on top of that cabinet there. I'm actually expecting some speaker stands to be delivered probably latter part of this week or early next week. The 2 components that I've installed in the cabinet is the Arcam FMJ UDP 411, which is a universal disc player. So this will play Blu-rays, 3D Blu-rays, upscaling them to 4K. It'll also play CDs and Super Audio CDs, which is what I'm playing at the moment, and it does streaming as well. So this should be absolutely awesome. It's also going to be connected to the television off to the left there. The amplifier is the amazing Arcam FMJ A39. This is a Class G amplifier, and it should drive those KEF LS50s absolutely beautifully. I can't wait to get these onto their stands. Now I am expecting more components to be delivered, including a turntable for the top of the cabinet, and as these pieces come in I will reveal them to you, but this will also form part of a brand new series on the Geekanoids channel. This is probably my first proper sit down of the day, and only my second cup of tea for the day as well. I'm absolutely shattered, but thoroughly enjoyed how much I got done. It's been a very productive day as well. And even though the speakers I showed you earlier aren't optimally positioned or anything, I'm still very pleased with how everything sounds so far. There are no more deliveries today either, which was a little bit disappointing, but at least that gives me something to look forward to tomorrow. So a couple of days have passed and I have received a new delivery just sitting there behind me. Let's take a look. Nice. What I have got here is the Cambridge Audio CXN. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I really do like it. Now this is a network streamer, so it's going to stream the audio that I've got actually stored on my server to this device, and then obviously output that audio through the speakers. It's also got a full colour display here, which we'll be able to see when I power it up, and it should be a really good addition to the new hi-fi system. So I was just about to put the new Cambridge Audio CXN into the cabinet behind me here, and I forgot I also got this delivered, and I may as well share it with you now. This is the Blue Microphones Nessie, and I picked this up because it was on special offer. So I want to take a look at this. This is going to just be an additional spare microphone on one of my computers, probably the Mac Mini, the one that's serving up all of the audio to this new setup. We've got a little tiny sort of user manual, getting started guide in there. And then we've got the main box content. Let's have a look. So everything's packed in polystyrene, as you can see. And then inside here, very simple contents. USB audio cable and the actual Blue Nessie itself. Now, these have been out for quite a while now, and I never reviewed one, and I just purely picked this up because it was on such a good deal on Amazon. I share these tech deals every morning, in fact. If you follow me on Twitter at Geekanoids, there's a link down below, I share all of the best UK and USA tech deals every single morning, and this was on one of those deals. It's really very nice indeed. We've got this like level control across the bottom. We've got the sort of capsule microphone at the top, a really sturdy base. This has got some nice weight to it. Headphone monitoring port on the back. We've also got some switch controls there. Not sure what they do at the moment. Little micro USB connector just in there as well. And on the front we've got a mute button, and apparently this glows different colours depending upon whether you got it muted or not. So that is it, the Blue Microphones Nessie. It looks really cool. I hope it sounds as good as it looks. So here we go. This is what the setup looks like so far, and I'm really pleased with how this is coming together. So that Cambridge Audio CXN looks absolutely amazing, but I'm going to wait and show you it in use in a separate video. Now I've still got a couple more deliveries expected for the initial setup, including those all-important speaker stands for the KEF LS50 speakers. Hopefully they'll both turn up at some stage next week.